All right. What is going on, guys? Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. Um, we actually are ending this Friday off on a good note. We are up $300. Took two trades. We're gonna be going over both of those trades and the reason why I took it. And yeah, but the second trade was actually pretty nasty. I did this on the 15 minute. Again, we're just going to be going over it. And yeah, so let's jump into today. Our account is currently sitting at basically 1,400. At 1,400. Again, we just started this account yesterday, so pretty good. Hopefully, you can reach 3K pretty soon, and then get a 1K payout, and then leave the 2K for like as a buffer, as a cushion, right? Just because your max loss limit thing or whatever ends up just becoming zero once you reach. Yeah, this ends up becoming zero at one point. So 3K, then hopefully you get a 1K payout, and then just leave the 2K for buffer, and then again hopefully you can reach another 3K, and then leave another 1K payout, and then leave the other 2K, so you have a 4K buffer. So it's just like a ladder, just gonna keep on going. But with the 1K payout, eventually we do get. I'm gonna be doing two evals, and I'm gonna just be copy trading both of those. Hopefully we can pass that, and then we can start copy trading. So, um, pretty good stuff. Um, and yeah, so let's just jump into today. So I'm gonna go over the trade that I ended up taking the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Remove 16 drawings. I'm gonna go ahead and go to a replay. 6:45 a.m. So first things first, let's check the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, we are officially at all-time highs. We're officially at all-time highs. We ended up just sweeping this, right? We ended up just sweeping external buy side. So all-time highs. And you guys know what I like to do at all-time highs. Again, just wait for a retrace, back down if we're continuing bullish, and then just smack a inverse for value gap, smack a bearish for value gap, and then just continue to try riding the move upwards, right? So nothing really happening on the 1 minute off of candle open, 6:45, and again we're just moving up, right? Nothing really happening here now. Again, higher time frame retracements. So you want to find a retracement either on the 5 or 15 minute. But we could just check the 5 minute here for now. On the 5 minute, we do have a fair value gap right over here, that we ended up creating. So I actually wanted to I actually wanted us to come and fulfill this fair value gap right over here. So that was my game plan. So my game plan actually just would have looked something a little bit like this. So just come back down, fulfill this, and then just continue higher. Maybe potentially targeting these highs. Who knows? Who knows, right? But on the 15 minute, we actually ended up getting this fair value gap right over here. So again, I was just waiting for either the 5 minute to close and get fulfilled, but then I noticed the 15 minute had like a minute, so I was just waiting for the 15 minute. But this is a big fair value gap. This is huge. So again, what do you guys do with big fair value gaps? You want to target the middle of the fair value gap. So constant encroachment of this fair value gap right over here. So this was my game plan. Just waiting. Obviously, we're still pretty bullish. We're all-time highs. This 15 minute candle wick is telling me, especially after touching constant encroachment of this fair value gap, right? Let me go ahead and just draw this, and then we can label this. Sorry, constant encroachment, fair value gap, constant encroachment, fair value gap, right over here. So we ended up coming back down. So this is the retracement I was looking for. Now the trade happens on the 1 minute, as you guys know. Oh, so the trade actually happened right over here. So the trade ended up, again, I would say I want to take a bearish for rally gap, take it inverse, right? And we also we're kind of generating LR right over here. So with all this being added on top of that, we do have a higher time SMT. We could go ahead check on the 5 minute right for this. Where is this? Yeah. So this is the low on NQ, and then this is on ES. So we did have a higher time frame SMT as well. So just looking really solid. I felt really good taking this trade. SMT with ES. Felt really good taking this trade. Everything was planning out the way I wanted to. Again, so entered off of this right over here. Stop loss a little bit under. And we ended up just tapping break even. My break even was this high over here. And then again targeting LR, right? So I would have shaved off most of my position out here, and then the rest of my position at buy side liquidity, potentially with some runners, right? But this trade ended up being break even, and it ended up saving us, as you guys can see. So I'm not mad about this. It was really whatever. I felt good taking this trade. I'm happy I took this trade. But it's just clear that price just didn't want to go. On top of that, ES was moving. ES was completely dumping today. NQ was the follower. ES was definitely the leader, and ES was just dumping. So not only that, we also had a higher time frame SMT over here as well. So we were just in between two SMTs, but I decided to use this one just because again, everything worked out like the way I wanted it to, right? Like I said in the beginning, I wanted a retracement back into this 15-minute gap. Ended up fulfilling this, and then this candle looks amazing. Look at this candle on this 15-minute right over here. Look at this wick on the 15-minute. So everything looked pretty solid. Ended up taking the trade. Ended up being break even. So this was the first trade I ended up taking. It was break even. I was like, okay. Now the second trade, me and my friend. This trade happened on the 15-minute. We were like, where does price potentially want to go? ES is completely dumping. And there is NDOG. NDOG. New day opening gap from Thursday right over here. Not only that, we do have London lows right over here. London lows sitting down here. So we could go ahead and label this London low. Right. So on the higher time frame, you can look on the 15-minute. On the higher time frame, we do have a higher time frame SMT, right? So we do have this big SMT as well. I guess it's just extra confluence. But really I went light in size in this because this trade happened on the 15-minute. I went super light in size, and this is the trade that I ended up taking. Again, I even posted it on Twitter for you guys to see. Make sure to go ahead and follow my Twitter. See this. Went light in size because I wanted to try it. Super cool to see it worked out. NDOG would have been cool. The NDOG would have been cool to see. But I also got most of my position out at London lows. But later on, you can see NDOG was completely fulfilled, right? So going back at this, so I was taking this 15-minute inversion. Again, I went super light in size just because this is a higher time frame, right? So went super light in size, and I really wanted to target this and really wanted to target NDOG, right? So I went in. We were in a little bit of drawdown. A little bit, as you can see from this wick. I could go ahead and zoom in. Yeah, so we entered just a little bit of drawdown, but we ended up just retracing back into this smaller PD array right over here, into this one. And then we ended up just shooting down, right? And then we ended up just taking out sell side right over here. But again, I'm only in two positions. So I really wanted NDOG. Or I really wanted London lows at least, right? So Ended up just taking a London low. I got most of my position out. And then I got out fully once this got inversed right over here. This candle ends up getting inversed, or this for value gap, and I got most of my position out. But it's whatever. Ended up working out just because the price was just coming to retrace back into this for value gap, right? And then it ended up just dumping straight to NDOG. New day gap opening, new day opening gap, right? So damn, dude, this trade 130 points with two. Yeah, so most of my trade from today, this $300 was from this. Remember, I was in two micros. Sorry if I said minis. I always mix them up. I was in two micros, and this made me $300. Two micros is small, and yeah. So this made me a lot of money today. Catching this trade, which is absolutely wild. And yeah, so that is the trade recap. Um, I have two finals on Monday. I'm gonna be studying for that over the weekend, but I want to be dropping a video just about like psychology and just stuff I have written down in my journal. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to it. So I'm just gonna be making a video, hopefully either later tonight or tomorrow night, just talking about it. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, see you guys later.